Good evening and welcome to Tbilisi. We're at the Sports Palace in Georgia for Georgia versus Ukraine. It's round one of the FIBA Basketball World Cup qualifiers. It's the European region and Georgia are taking on Ukraine. Good evening and welcome everybody, wherever you're watching this. Georgia, Ukraine and North Macedonia, Spain is also being played this evening. They're the four teams from Group G. Georgia, FIBA ranked 37. Ukraine, FIBA ranked 32. Both qualified for the 2022 FIBA Eurobasket finals. Georgia are one of the hosts and Ukraine won their group 4 and 2. And they have qualified and they will be there next year. And the teams that qualified directly to Eurobasket 2022 directly qualified to these FIBA Basketball World Cup qualifiers. So every regional competition, wherever you are in the world, is so important to enable you to get straight into the main qualifiers as Ukraine is being introduced. And Jerome Randall, key player in the Eurobasket 2022 qualifiers, leading points man, scoring and assists. Also Bogdan Blizhnuk and Volodymyr Harun. And now Georgia are being introduced. It's a huge game for them. So host for the FIBA Eurobasket 2022 competition. And it's so important they get off to a fast start here tonight as the fans looking on, still wearing protection with the masks. But the key players for Georgia, Georgi Shermandini and Tonike Shengelia and Thaddeus McFadden, they were the three key players. And there's Thaddeus McFadden, Basketball Champions League champion, with Hereda San Pablo Burgos, and a key player now for this Georgian national team. So there's the two teams. The scene is set here in Tbilisi, Georgia. We will now have the national anthems.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing for the Georgia national anthem. This will be the voice of the Sakatol Ceremony Higri.
So we're just moments away here from the start of the game, and it's a huge occasion for FIBA Basketball World Cup qualifiers. There's the referees Martin Vulic, Dalius Zapolski and Mikhail Manisht from Croatia, Poland and Serbia. Top referees and officials at these events as always. So the team's going through their final warm-ups, and Ukraine and Georgia so closely matched with their FIBA world rankings. And Georgia trying to get back to the FIBA Basketball World Cup. Last time they were there, 2014. And as for Ukraine, they were also there at the 2014 FIBA Basketball World Cup. There is now going to be a minute's silence. And there's Tombiki. Shengelia, deep in concentration. There's the Ukraine starting five: Jerome Randall, Alexander Lepovi, Vyacheslav Petrov, Artem Kostoy and Bogdan Blizhnuk. Jerome Randall leading points man with the Eurobasket 2022 qualifiers, 16.5 points a game, 5.5 assists. I think this is going to be a really close contest. We've already had some shocks. Belarus and Estonia both winning yesterday. Nezanas, Baraskis, Latvian, 54 years old, and he's coaching the Ukrainian national team. Also his club is Kiev Basket, and there's Gulji Shermandini. Second in points and first in rebounding, 19 and 10 in the Eurobasket 2022 qualifiers. Here we go. Berjanadze, Shemandini, Bokolishvili, Shengelia and Thaddeus McFadden. So the big three start, and Ukraine are going to have a job on their hands trying to deal with those three. And as for Mira Bokolishvili, he played in all the Eurobasket 2022 qualifiers, but just 2.5 points a game, but an ever-present important part of this group. And there's Iliazoros, 55-year-old Greek. He's been with the Georgian national team since 2016. His club is Prometheus Patras, previous participant in the Basketball Champions League, but he's coached Lebanon, Lithuania, Montenegro, and he's Baltic and Lithuanian leagues and cup. So both coaches full of experience, and we are full of admiration for the quality of these players, and we wait to see what is going to happen and who's going to take the upper hand. And that is Jerome Randall. It's Jerome Randall, but it'll be Randall on his back, the Ukrainian translation. So here we go. Georgi Shermandini, Georgian star, playing his basketball at Lenovo Tenerife. Just a leading player in European club basketball. Tonika Shengelia plays for CSKA Moscow. So they're all, these players, ready to go. The long and winding road to the 2023 FIBA Basketball World Cup. Every second matters and we're off and running. Georgia in white, Ukraine in blue. Ukraine with the first option offensively, Thaddeus McFadden. And Sherman Deeney can't get it to go with a wraparound layup. And the straightaway three is good. Vyacheslav Petrov, just 2 points a game in the Eurobasket 2022 qualifiers. So he's already surpassed that with a big three. McFadden pulls up, takes the three, and he nails it. What a move. Left hand dribble and the pull up. Pull up from the free throw line is good, nothing but net. This time, Bogdan Blizhnuk. He's a key player, 7.5 points, 6.5 rebounds, leading rebounder for Ukraine in the Eurobasket 2022 qualifiers. Georgia, one of the hosts for the Eurobasket 2022 finals next summer. And we'll bring you that. But first, it's the start of the FIBA Basketball World Cup qualifiers for 2023. And foul called. Bekabo Janatsa. And Rendell all the way, can't get it to go. Big rebound, Sherman Deeney. And Petrov with the rebound. Rendell. Rendell goes left. Really close attention there. Good defense. Long range three for Thaddeus McFadden. And both teams just scoring freely here. Rendell again. Rendell v McFadden, that's going to be a great matchup. McFadden inside. Shengelia. McFadden step back into the corner, just off. He was wide open. They can't get the rebound to go. They do on a second attempt. Straight inside, no rest here, and Georgia caught cold there. Nice passing by Ukraine. No look pass, Sherman Deeney, and there is a foul. Sherman Deeney at the line. .87.5% from the line in the Eurobasket 2022 qualifiers, which is the most recent national team competition or set of qualifiers for these teams. That finished in February 2021. And spectators of all ages here enjoying the action as Rendell goes past Shengelia. Excuse me, Bokolishvili. Rendell trying to get it inbound, and they've got to get it in quick, and they don't get it in within the 5 seconds. So great defense, catching Ukraine by surprise. Cross-court pass. And Petrov with the foul. Shengelia just showing at 6'9". 2'7" that he can handle the ball facing the basket. Such a talented player. And just in his 2 games in the Eurobasket 2022 qualifiers, 18 points, 7 rebounds, 4.5 assists. In the top 3 in all categories, as you'd expect. And McFadden just getting caught up in the air there. Good D from Ukraine. And then Ukraine doing exactly the same thing. And then they get it back. Wild sequence of play, 3 in transition is good. Bogdan Blizhnuk. Wonderful play from Ukraine there after they finally got possession of the ball. Shengelia, double crossover. Such a clever player. And he was trying the wraparound pass, I think, as well, but I wonder if he's going to get the 2 shots. Yeah, he wasn't in shooting position. You could see from that replay on the baseline he was maybe looking for that wraparound pass around the back of the Ukrainian defender. Finalovic is in. Shengelia. Catch shoot is off, ball's loose, still loose. Janadze gets it back for Georgia. Back to Shengelia. He goes left. And good defense, ball's loose. Again, there's no way through for Tanika Shengelia. A lot of the offense going through him at the moment. I think they might be better served if they can just keep moving it. Move the ball quickly. They've got 3 big weapons there, Georgia. McFadden, catch, shoot. Right at the buzzer! What a shot! Thaddeus McFadden nails the 3 as the shot clock expires. And Georgia take the lead. McFadden already up to 9 points. Just over halfway through the first quarter. Ukraine attack, and that's strong. Bogdan Blizhnuk. Key player for Ukraine. And Ukraine do it as a unit. Number of players in the top 3 statistical categories for the Eurobasket 2022 qualifiers. And they're going to have to really work hard to keep Georgia at bay here. McFadden off the screen, back into that corner. Same result! Thaddeus McFadden, he's done this before. In previous qualifiers, Eurobasket World Cup qualifiers, and he's doing it again. He loves his spot. Goes left, shoots right. Blizhnuk hesitates, and I think that's a travel. Good defense by Shermandini, and McFadden tying Blizhnuk up. Yeah, just moved his pivot foot slightly. Shermandini. Just slowing it down in the half court here. Into the corner. And another 3 is good for Georgia. This time, Bergendadze. And the lead is 5. The shot's good. Vojnilovic. It's good to see Ukraine and Georgia fans in. Shermadini just fumbles for a moment. Handoff, ball in the hands of Thaddeus McFadden. Shermadini, what a beautiful pass to Bergendadze. Shermadini showing the full repertoire. Shots up off the dribble, just misses left. But they get the rebound. Lukashov uses the screen, and offensive foul. Artem Pustoy with the, Artem Pustoy with the screen, and he's adjudged to be moving. You've got to be absolutely static once you set your screen. Substitutions for Georgia. McFadden. Shots up from 3 is in and out for Mikhail Berishvili. And foul. And fouls on Bergendadze. And the shot's good for Ukraine. (21-18), Georgia lead. We thought it would be close. And Shermadini goes to work. And he can't get it to go. That was a tough move, but he's going to get it back. Well, Georgia do. They get another shot clock, pull up. Good! Off the dribble, McFadden. He's on fire again. He's unstoppable at the moment. 6-point lead, Georgia. Ilya Sidorov in possession for Ukraine, and that screen was adjudged to be okay by Pustoy. Artem Pustoy. Playing for Herbalife Gran Canaria, 216 centimetres, 7'1", 29 years old, Pustoy. And beautiful arc on that shot. And he knocks it down. And Ukraine staying in touch. Inside baseline, and again Shermandini just stays around the hoop, can't get it to go. Just catch it on the baseline, rips it across. Foul called on Petrov. Shermandini gets a break. He has had a solid start. And Shengelia is in. Just under 90 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Sidorov inside. And foul called on Alexandra Pivadze. Nice high-low action. And Dmitry Lukashov knocks down the free throw. Playing for Prometey. He's his club, 32 years old, 1.87 m. Dmitry Lukashov. And it's a 4-point lead for Georgia. Both teams 100% from the free throw line. Penetrate, kick, attack off one leg. Little push shot there, no good. Here comes Sidorov, all the way is no good. Coach Ines Gretzkis there as both teams continue to pour the free throws in. Sergei Pavlov at the line now. Knocks down both free throws, and so key. Free-flowing basketball. 2-point lead for Georgia into the last minute of the first quarter. Shengelia hands off to McFadden, two-man game. That's dangerous for Ukraine. Nice, back to McFadden, but he was a little bit behind him from Vojnilovic, and shots off, and they get, from Berishvili to McFadden. Vojnilovic with the rebound, Sidorov. Inside, back outside. Three's up and just short, and good rebound by Georgia. Berishvili inside, nobody back. And a wide open score underneath the hoop for Alexandra Privadze. And the end of the quarter, shots up. And amazing basketball by both teams. Georgia are edging it 28 to Ukraine 24. And there's the stats. Georgia 38% from 2, 67% from 3, 6 of 9. And Ukraine 5 of 6 from 2. And 2 of 6 from 3. Both teams 100% from the free throw line. Let's listen in. Well, as you're seeing from the highlights of the first quarter, it's been a pulsating first 10 minutes of play. Both teams, beautiful no-look pass there from Randall. Both teams shooting at such a high percentage from the free throw line, from behind the arc. McFadden getting that one to go right at the shot clock buzzer off the sideline inbounds. And there's the World Cup Qualifiers app. Please do download it from the App Store, Google Play, and it will give you everything you want to know about European qualifiers, Asia, Africa and the Americas. We're concentrating on Europe right now. It's Georgia versus Ukraine. Both teams wanting to get back to the FIBA Basketball World Cup Finals, which will be in 2023. Shots up. Nice start for Ukraine. Sergei Pavlov knocking down a short-range jump shot. Teams are pushing the ball ahead so well. Tonike, Shengelia, and he's such a handful. Whether he's squared up or in the post. And he's always looking, good passer as well. Always looking for his teammates while he's making his own moves. So we're in game day one of the first window of the first round. There'll be 3 windows for the first round. If you're in the top 3 of your group in Europe, you will, out of the 4 teams, you will progress to the second round. Where there's going to be 4 groups of 4 as the steal from Ukraine, and then it's the top 3 from each of those 4 groups make up the 12 to go to the FIBA Basketball World Cup. And the runner is good, and the game is tied. Ilya Sidorov. Just smart play from both teams. McFadden inside, nice pass. But the ball was brought down, but finished in the end by Alexandre Prevadze. Handoff, Sidorov inside. A beautiful pass, but they can't get it to go. Shermandini with a running hook. Old school ball for Georgi Shermandini. Georgia by 4. Sidorov fouled. Randall back in. Randall behind the back, pushes it through. Both him and McFadden have got all the skills you need to be a top guard. It just came off Shermandini's left foot. Hope you're enjoying the action here. FIBA Basketball World Cup European Qualifiers, the road to 2023. FIBA Basketball World Cup. Long range shot is good. Holy moly. Sidorov from miles out knocks it down. Georgia by 1. It's back and forth we go. Shengelia gets to his spot in the key. Inside, outside, shot short, ball's loose. And Ukraine can take the lead. Randall. And he's gone into the back court. Great job by Mirev Bokolishvili. Just simple bit of pressure, and Rendell just seemed to lose concentration there as he dribbled it back into the back court from the front court. Shengelia, ball stops for a moment while he sets up for Shermandini. Over the top pass, and they just can't get it to go. Alexandra Fivadze. Sidorov, wide open three is good! Vyacheslav Petrov. That's 2 threes he's knocked down from exactly the same spot. Ukraine by 2. What a ball game we've got here. Inside, Shermandini should be favourite to have success there, but he didn't. And Ilyasoros just telling everyone, let's stay cool, because that's a really good look he ended up with. Shermandini, he'd be irritated he hasn't been able to complete the play. McFadden, watch him after he sets the inbound. Oh, what a move! Off the inbounds! McFadden was the decoy. And Tanike Shengelia just crushed it with 2 hands. All the way to the basket, and it's good for 2 with the left hand for Bogdan Blizhnuk, key player for Ukraine. Double team, leaves someone open. Shermandini, wonderful pass, high-low action, spreading the floor, stretching the defense, simple basketball. Tied at 36. Sidorov high off the glass, no good there with Shermandini in charge underneath. And the ball is spread into the corner, no good on the 3. And look at Ukraine, almost out of bounds for Rendell. And he collects the ball and brings it out to the top. High screen coming. Can it be 3 out of 3? Nothing but net. No problem for Vyacheslav Petrov. High quality action here at the Tbilisi Palace. Beka Borjanadze is in for Ukraine. Shengelia, hands off to Berishvili, back to Shengelia, inside outside dribble, defense waiting, shots up from the top, just short. And Petrov with the rebound. Lukashov back out top, back to Lukashov, goes left. Inside, nice pass, and the foul off the pump fake. Really nice play, and is Shengelia okay there? Just holding his right knee. Up fake from Sergei Pavlov, and that was possibly a knee to knee or a hyperextension from Shengelia as he tried to play D. And the crowd are willing him to get up. He's so important for this team. And he's walking off the court, slight limp, but this is a massive moment for Georgia and their hopes of having a positive window, because he's so important, Shengelia. It's his first foul, and he's going to have to sit, and the medical staff will look closely at his knee as Ainas Badatskis, the 54-year-old Latvian, just having a quiet word under his hand there to Jerome Randall. Free throw made by Sergei Pavlov. He's on 5 points. 1 rebound, 1 assist for the Ukraine's number 14. And the free throw shooting is exceptional. Any young players watching, you've got to knock down your free throws, especially in close games. And look at the lead now. Ukraine by 5, their biggest lead of the ball game. Looking inside to Shermandini. He goes to work, kicks it out, but it goes into the back court. And Mikhail Berishvili cannot save it. Turnover, Ukraine ball. Shengelia off the floor with a right knee issue. Can Ukraine, with 4 minutes 20 remaining in the second, really make a push here? Rendell is just short. And there's a foul. Borjanadze with the foul. And they're going to have to try and find another way in. Great pass from Shermandini, but Ukraine recover. Rendell, and this is breakneck pace. Rendell is tripped on the crossover, left to right hand. And a little bit of a just setting up Berishvili for the crossover there. Georgia with a couple of fouls to give. Oh, it's Lukashov, his foul, his first foul. So the handoff back to Rendell, high screen, back outside. And the little push shot floater is no good. Georgia come away with a defensive rebound. Borjanadze. High screen, Shermandini. Back to Shermandini, back outside. Back to Shermandini, and he can't get it to go. 7'1", he's up above the rim, but he just can't get it to drop. There's been quite a few of those now for Gorgi Shermandini, and that three is short, but they get it again. Offensive rebounds are key. Rendell behind the back, looks for a screen. No look pass, left hand, finish! Falling off balance, what a move by Vyacheslav Petrov. He's knocked down threes and now he's gone inside off the pick and roll and made a wonderful left-handed shot. It's time out here, time to get our breath back. 43-36 Ukraine. Well, coach Zoras wanting to stop the momentum of Ukraine, who are playing so well as a group, and you saw McFadden and Shermandini so much on their shoulders now, but they have to continue to share the ball, not force it, and they're just going to have to see how Shengelia goes. Maybe he can come back, return in the second half as the pressure is up the floor from Ukraine. I think this is a good ploy. That was a foul. by Dimitar Lukashov, but it was the right play to push up the floor. And Georgia break the press. Bokolishvili. Double team in the post, back outside McFadden, catch and shoot, and he's fouled by Rendell, and it's just tough. And now McFadden is just gingerly feeling his right foot. But he's such a threat from behind the arc, well, anywhere on the court, but again, Rendell just doesn't give him space to land. Let's hope he hasn't tweaked his ankle on the way down, McFadden. They're already down Shengelia at the moment. Will not want to be losing McFadden. And free throw is off. A rare sight. And the first free throw missed by either team. 10 of 10 Ukraine. 5 of 6 is Georgia. 6 of 7. McFadden just exploded in this game. He's up to 16 points. Rendell pulls up, high arcing shot, no good. Defensive rebound by Georgia. McFadden crossover, comes back off the screen, and McFadden knocks down another three off the Sherman-Dini screen, and it's just incredible. He is prolific and relentless. Under 2 minutes remaining in the second. Again, Rendell trying to dribble through Sherman-Dini and Bokolishvili, but can't get through the gap. Pistoy with the screen, and Thaddeus McFadden, outstanding performance on the offensive end. Rendell back outside, good defense from Georgia, and they force the miss. Defensive rebound, Berjanedza. And a score down the other end. Quick two. And we're tied at 43. Look at this, just push ahead. And the left-hand layup is good. Ukraine, they can't sleep for a second. If they let their guard down, Georgia are going to do that. We're tied at 43. Timeout. And there's Thaddeus McFadden, the main man yet again for Georgia. 20 points, 2 assists, 1 rebound, 6 of 8 from the field in 16 minutes of play. Quite extraordinary numbers. So after the Ukraine burst, Georgia come back into it. Remember, they're doing this without Shengelia, who's gone off with a sore knee. Right knee, shots up, just long, ball's loose, and I think that came off Shermandini. Borjanadze is, yeah, well, it's off one of them. Definitely not off a Ukrainian. Baseline, out of bounds play. Sidorov, wide open three is long. But look at the rebounding. Great rebounding effort by Artem Pustoy. He's getting in amongst Shermandini, not boxed out, he's at the line. Two points, 3 rebounds so far. He's just off there. That's the first free throw that Ukraine have missed in this game. And that one rattles in. Ukraine by 1 as we go into the final minute of action in the second quarter. Pulsating action in the FIBA Basketball World Cup qualifiers. It's the road to the 2023 World Cup. Game day 1. Crowds in the venues. Noise is nice and loud. Extra pass, attack. Shot clock running down. McFadden's going to have to make it happen. He's going to have to throw it up. And it nearly went in off a heave. Again, someone else has to take responsibility because McFadden was closely guarded. Yeah, good defense without fouling by Ukraine there. And it was in and out, my goodness me. Pustoy. All the way across, attack, pull up, free throw line is good for Bogdan Blizhnuk. He has been a real bright spark for this team, solid and steady. 3-point lead Ukraine, under 10 seconds remaining, foot violation Ukraine. It's a really good effort by Ukraine. On the road here in Georgia. They are the higher ranked. FIBA ranked 32, 37 is Georgia prior to this game. 7 seconds remaining in the second quarter and we take a timeout. It's a Georgia timeout, let's listen in. Great to hear the timeouts being given. Hope you're enjoying the action here. Thaddeus McFadden for Georgia has exploded in this first half, 20 points. But here we go. Inbound, 7 seconds remaining of the quarter. McFadden, what can he create? A little pass off, extra pass, and the finish underneath. That is just beautiful. Almost straight line pass from McFadden to Shermandini and to Borjanadze. Half-time, Georgia 45, Ukraine 46. Here's the statistics for the first half. 9 of 18 from 2, 10 of 16 for Ukraine, 7 of 13 Georgia for 3, 54%, 5 of 13 for Ukraine, and 6 and 7 and 11 of 12 from the line. And rebounds 13 to 15 Ukraine, assists 11 each, turnovers 7 to 6 Georgia with the 7. McFadden 20, Blishnook 13, Petrov 11, Sidorov 7, and for Georgia also Berjanadze 7, Sherman Dini 6. And the best plays of the first half, and there's been some great shooting from both teams, especially Thaddeus McFadden. Blishnook doing good stuff, and the threes just kept raining in. Rendell from 2. Leading scorer is Petrov for Ukraine with 11. Blishnook with 13. And he's been doing it from inside and out, and this was tough. Right at the buzzer. They just set a simple screen, and you just can't let McFadden have any airspace, and he's wide open for that shot. Then he gets left-hand dribble, gets into the left-hand corner, and gets that to go. Sidorov has been excellent as well. 7 points, 2 assists for Ukraine, and this is incredible. Screen by Sherman Dini. He knocks that down through the legs from Shengelia. And a nice jump hook. Sherman Dini with the running hook shot. And miles out Sidorov. And this time the provider. Just excellent play, high IQ teams. And I love the pass from Sherman Dini to Shengelia there. And Petrov, 11 points, he's 3 of 5 from behind the arc, so many players. There's the screen, beautiful. The roll, not needed, because McFadden just pulls up. And then they just pass ahead, left-hand finish on the layup for Berishvili. They're just not getting their hands up, not getting back. And Blishnook continues his good play, little pull-up from the free throw line area. And then to finish the quarter, just simple basketball. Great bounce pass. Well, I hope you've enjoyed the action. We'll see you in a few minutes' time for the second half.
Who will you become when the moment arrives and you're carrying the expectations of an entire nation, representing your people and their dreams, the colorful faces in the streets, the screaming fans in the stands? It's time to make your move. All eyes on you, all hope, all heart. Because when you win for all.
He went 4-2, won 4 of their 6 games in the first round last time, and they get in for the wide open slam dunk.
Play good enough defense and they come up with the ball. Long range shot is good.
Prepelic fouled as he puts it up and he hits it. And this is what he does, folks. Clement Prepelic is never far away from a big play. 3:45 remaining. Seamus Hauser drives in and tried to get the foul. Doesn't call. Now here we go. And it's Belarus for the two-handed jam. And the foul. It is a big moment, folks, for Belarusian basketball. Look at him.
Looking to inbound, does so. Gets it to Zolix. Zolix now got the mismatch. He'll drive to the basket, hands it inside, and the poster flush. Chavez with the throwdown all over. Teodosic going up against Zolix. Oh, there's the pass and there's the finish. Teodosic with the pass, Abramovich with the reverse lay-in.
And now Nadar spins away from two defenders. Ginat spins himself, draws the foul, gets the roll. Great play from Bernard Ginat. We said he was the key guy in the victory between these two teams last time out. And there is the spin, just too quick for the defense, gets the finish.
Might work out well here for Belgium. To Sohan once more, the bounce pass and the finish. Emphatic from Ismail Bako, who throws it down.
Turn down, goes straight to the middle. Provic gets stopped, goes inside. Oh, nice spin, watch out! Simon Briganda throws it down on the baseline.
Thunderous right hand rains down and he's enjoying the action.
We have walked this land for a long time. We know how far we've gone, and we're sure of how far we can go. Unity is not just a word here. It's not just a spirit in this sport. It's the way we all move. We are proud of our art, country, family, language, and culture. We are united by basketball.
Welcome to FIBA Women's Basketball World Cup 2022.
Welcome back to Tbilisi Sports Palace, Tbilisi, Georgia. It's Georgia versus Ukraine, and there's Thaddeus McFadden leading the points. Persian adds 5 rebounds, and Shermandini 3 assists. Some great interior passing from Georgi Shermandini. I think Coach Iliasaurus will be happy with his team's resilience there, Georgia, because they were well ahead, and then Ukraine took the lead and they had to come back again. But this is McFadden's stat line: 20 points, 6 of 8 from the field, 6 of 8 from 3. Only deals in threes so far tonight. What a player he is. Basketball Champions League champions with Aredas and Pablo Burgos, and just a great leader and entertainer. And here's Ukraine. Blishnuk 13 points. Just seeing his highlights along with McFadden's. Petrov 5 rebounds, and Rendell 3 assists. Bogdan Blishnuk leading the way in scoring for Ukraine. And there he is for tonight. So far 13 points, 5 of 5 from 2, 1 of 1 from 3. He is perfect. No free throws attempted yet. He's just played in the flow. He's got 1 assist as well, 1 turnover. Efficiency. But Blishnuk was important. He's a key player in the Basket 2022 qualifiers where Ukraine won their group. And we'll be going to the 4-team next summer. Georgia being one of the hosts, along with Italy, Czech Republic, and Germany. And 7.5 points a game, 6.5 rebounds, leading rebounder in those qualifiers, and 2.8 assists as well. So and the crowd, all ages, families, it's great to see people back in the stadiums. It just makes for amazing basketball events, and this is what we want. We want people to stay safe, but to come out and enjoy the superstars of world basketball. There's 2 right there, Georgi Shermandini and number 23. I hope he's going to come back in, Tonike Shengelia. We want the best players on the floor trying to qualify for the FIBA Basketball World Cup. First off, it's game day 1. There'll be three windows or 6 games for the first round. Finish in the top 3 of your group, you'll go through to the second round. Finish in the top 3 of your second round group, you're going to the FIBA Basketball World Cup. Let's listen into the coaches. Fans sitting in expectation, fans from both countries here, which is great to see. And it's just wonderful to see Thaddeus McFadden in full flow, creating some miracle shots, some off pick and roll, some off the dribble, and some simply off the catch. So we'll see if Ukraine can slow him down. Ukraine by 1. We're off and running in the third quarter. And Shengelia is back on the floor for Georgia. Shermandini hands off. Pass inside, and that is wonderful pass between Shermandini and Shengelia. Great catch and finish. And the pass out of the post was delightful. Blishnuk. There's the players on call for Ukraine. Volanovic attacks, no good. McFadden down the left side where he's scored from all over, but he likes that left side pass. Fizzed across, and Shengelia saying it came off a Ukrainian hand, but the refs are saying no, it's Ukraine ball. Randall. And foul. Meda Bokolishvili. He's just trying to get over the screen set by Artem Bastoy. And it's offensive foul, third foul. And Bastoy's had a couple of screens that haven't worked out right for Ukraine, and he's got called for the offensive foul again. McFadden. Just going one-on-one with Lepovi. Shermandini will take that shot, and he'll make that shot wide open, so casual, almost a push shot from 7'1", Georgi Shermandini. Shots up, and before you can react, Randall knocks it down. McFadden goes towards the basket and makes the shot. Just such a tough move. He goes past Lepovi. Bastoy comes across high off the glass, and he, with the shooter's touch, he gets it to go. But I think the referees are saying sideline. Shengelia to Bojanadze. And nothing doing there for Georgia. Turnover. Free throw line jump shot, good for Artem Bastoy. Ukraine by 1. And Shengelia just plays at his own pace. Can't get that to go though. Trying to finish with his right hand from the left. Here comes Lepovi. Pulls up, gives it to Jerome Randall. High screen from Bastoy. He rolls back outside, catch, shoot is just off for Alexander Lepovi. And goes left, shoots, and he's long, McFadden. Misses. Randall, and the attack is no good, Lepovi. And McFadden and Georgia just doing enough. Lepovi causing problems for Shengelia. He's got to get it across. And he stopped playing. And elbow in the face of Lepovi. And Shengelia thought he was fouled. And he's just got it over the halfway. And Lepovi got his face right in Shengelia's chest area, and Shengelia reacted a little bit with an elbow up. Great defense by Ukraine. Here comes Randall off the glass, and it's good. And the 2 is good, and it goes to the line. Just kept going. McFadden fouls him. and he's able to finish with his right hand from the left side on the layup. And that Shengelia foul, it just seemed to have carried over to that defense by Georgia. And the three-point play is completed. Ukraine, 4-point advantage. Can Georgia respond? Vokolishvili to McFadden, into Sherman-Deeney. Great bounce pass off the hesitation. It's the jump stop and the weight that draws the defense and opens it up for the bounce pass. It's just almost old school basketball. Great to see that the art of passing is still very much alive, and the art of big man passing is very much required in the modern game. Dimith Lukashov, Borjanadze at the line for Georgia. He's having a strong game. And he makes both free throws. And the mums and the kids watching on, the future stars in the crowd. Just the free throw shooting is outstanding from both teams, as the graphic showed. Rendell kicks it out, and the shot is just off by Vornalovic. He was wide open in the corner. McFadden directing traffic into Sherman-Deeney. Gets into the post move, and his little hook shot is good, and that's unguardable, and he ties the game. They just pick their mismatches and go to work, Georgia. Randall pulls up for three. His short offensive rebound, though, by Petrov. Behind the back to Randall, miles out, and he's made it! That's McFadden territory. What a shot by Jerome Randall of Ukraine to put them back in front by three. Incredible shot making from both teams. And there's a whistle away from the ball. Vornalovic, just to have committed the foul, into Sherman-Deeney. They've given it to him very easy, steps through, and a travel called. And travel called by the official at the top. Obviously saw something he didn't like with Sherman-Deeney's footwork, and he's moved both pivot feet, trying to get through Lipovi and Petrov. Rendell downhill, pulls up, squares up, big rebound by Shengelia. McFadden. Shengelia moves it around. Georgia attack, and they can't get the pass in. Vokolishvili is dispossessed. Hesitation, Randall kicks it out to Lipovi. To Randall. One-on-one against Shengelia. He hesitates, and the ball's not loose. Great defense. Shot clock running down. Lipovi's going to have to put it up. And he makes it right at the buzzer. Unbelievable shot for Ukraine by Alexander Lipovi. Didn't play much in the first half. He's just come right to the party there, off the dribble, knew what was happening with the shot clock, and he knew what to do next. Timeout, Georgia.
Okay, stay 2 minutes. Alex,
Georgia trying to make it to their first FIBA Basketball World Cup. They've participated in the last 4 Eurobaskets, 2017, 2015, 2013 and 2011. Their best being a round of 16 in 2015. They're trying to make it to the FIBA Basketball World Cup for the first time. And you're watching it all unfold here in their first game. Sherman-Deeney in and out and back in. Just a simple pick and roll, and they just get the spacing exactly right. It's a clinic. And he coaches young players watching how to run the pick and roll. Rendell, no good on this occasion. Great offensive rebound. Not Lipovi. Ukraine attack. But look at this, right down the middle. Nothing wrong with Shengelia's knee now. Off the rebound, coast to coast, flying through the air. Crashes it one-handed. Holy cow. This game is exploded. And Shengelia leading the charge. Shots up, rebound, push ahead. Pass to McFadden. Tied ball game. 59 apiece. This is unreal. This is FIBA Basketball World Cup qualification at its best. Timeout, Ukraine. Just incredible surge, but watch this pass and another no look from the big to the guard. And that's what I love to see, and McFadden loves that. That's the easiest basket he's had tonight because Georgia moved the ball, he moved without the ball. But before that, Tonika Shengelia, the leader of this team, the key man, just went coast to coast and crushed it one-handed. He's had 2 big dunks, one with 2 hands and one with 1 hand, and that was exceptional. Tied at 59. Hope you're enjoying the action here on livebasketball.tv. Foul called on McFadden. Great pitches from the Tbilisi Palace. Wraparound pass, shots up from the corner, just off for Petrov, and Georgia have a chance to regain the lead. Sherman-Deeney, high screen, and this time Shengelia can't pick up the ball. It's closely guarded by Blizhnuk. McFadden. Beautiful ball handling, step back, fade away, makes the 3! That's as good as it gets. That is McFadden. Mind-blowing basketball from Georgia's number 25. Shots up from the corner, Ukraine respond. They don't blink. Dimith Lukashov knocks it down to tie the game. You cannot take your eyes off this game. 2 minutes remaining in the third. And dad and daughter there loving the action, I'm sure. Dad has not seen shooting like this. You just don't see it. And the playmaking from McFadden is just sensational. But he misses the free throw. He's up to 25 points. He's matched his number. 2:06 remaining in the third. And he misses both. Just cooling off now from the free throw line. Here comes Ukraine in transition. Ilyas Sidorov to Blizhnuk inside to Petrov. Back outside. Good defense by, extra pass. And they tip it out and Blizhnuk gets the extra possession. Crosses over, attacks, left-hand finish, no good. Shengelia with another rebound. McFadden, they get it over the timeline. Pulls up for three, long. He is human after all. Hesitation all the way to the basket. Ilyas Sidorov having a ball game. He's up to 9 points personal. Under a minute remaining in the third. Shengelia attacks, goes for the dunk. And he's fouled by Ilyas Sidorov. Woo! Almost wasn't able to get airborne there. In fact, Blizhnuk with the foul. Shengelia's first trip to the free throw line. 8 points, 9 rebounds, 3 assists. And remember, in the most recent qualification campaign for next year's Eurobasket, in 2 games, Shengelia 18 points, 7 rebounds, 4.5 assists for those 2 games. He is a sensational player, the CSKA Moscow star. And he's here representing his country. He already had to go off. A knee shoot, and he's back in, toughing it out. There's nothing like it. National team, pride. Win it for your country, win it for your team. And Shengelia knocks down both, and we're all tied up once again, 64 apiece. 50 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Sidorov. Sidorov hands off to Blizhnuk. Sidorov looks inside. Lipovi. Excuse me. Nice move by Sergei Pavlov. Great fadeaway move inside there. 3 seconds differential, game and shot clock. As we come to the end of the third quarter, Shengelia attacks left. Wrap around shot, no good. Here comes Ukraine, they've got advantage. And they pull it out. Handoff, Sidorov. 3 seconds, 2, lets it fly, just short. And time expires at the end of the third. What a ball game here in Tbilisi, Georgia. End of the third, Georgia 64, Ukraine 66. And there's the team stats, 58% from 2 for Georgia, 54% from Ukraine, 36 from the 3 for Ukraine, and 50% from Georgia, 8 of 16. Of course, a lot of that has to do with Thaddeus McFadden's incredible shooting, and the free throw shooting, 10 of 13 Georgia and 12 of 13. 12 of 13 Ukraine. Here's some highlights. Sherman Deeney with the push shot. So many ways to score and affect the game. McFadden with that move high off the glass. But they actually Said it was before the shot. And this was way out from Jerome Randall. And then Lepovi, with time expiring, just crosses over, pulls up, knocks down the three. And then coast-to-coast play of the game by Tonika Shengelia. Watch this, just takes off and absolutely flushes it. But Ukraine just kept coming. Great pass into the corner. And then this was nice by Sergei Pavlov, just a little fade away on the post move. So that's where we are. Scan for live stats and more. But do download the FIBA Basketball World Cup qualifiers for the 2023 World Cup. It's going to be in Philippines, Japan and Indonesia. It will be an unbelievable World Cup. Spain are the reigning champions. That was in China. That was 8 cities in China in 2019. I had the honour of being in Wuhan for rounds 1 of 2 of that, and it was an incredible experience for everybody. I'm sure the 2023 version will be just as exciting. One of these teams, or both of these teams, of course, want to get there. One of these teams is going to win this and get a really good start to their qualification campaign. And Ukraine lead by 2, but Sidorov probably with the first mistake he's made in this game. Georgia can tie it with a 2, take the lead with a 3. McFadden looking for an opening. Shermandini, extra pass. Shengelia in and out, gets his own rebound. Surrounded, misses, and Ukraine play defense without fouling. Inside, outside, threes up, threes down! And Ukraine extend the lead, and what a beautiful moment for that young child. Vyacheslav Petrov knocks down another 3. Unbelievable. The great play continues. Shermandini, floating layup, that is tough. He makes that look easy, but you need a lot of concentration and touch to make that shot. Handoff for Ukraine, they attack. Lishnuk brings it out, Sidorov, square up, jump shot just off, and McFadden had it, then lost it. Petrov ends up with it, back outside for Vyacheslav Petrov. Sidorov attacks, kicks, Lishnuk just off, and great offensive rebound hustle by Ukraine. And this is only the first game of the first round, everybody. You can see the excitement in the crowd, but also the tense atmosphere as well, as Lukashov gets the offensive rebound and draws a foul. Sidorov running the point. Wide open 3 incoming, and it's just off for Ukraine. Lepovi missing that one. All the way across, wide open in the corner, and is fouled. Right in front of the Ukraine bench. Sidorov hustling across. McFadden spreading the floor. And Bekar Borjanadze. And they're saying, that looked like they're saying it's after the shot. Kahabajin Taratsa was fouled. McFadden. Screen waiting. Shermandini rolls. off the glass. Tough move by Georgia's Sheradza. Jin Sheradza with the score, and then straight down the other end. Petrov, Vyacheslav Petrov, great move under the arm of Shermandini. That was clever. He knew he couldn't shoot over the top of Georgi Shermandini, so he went under the arm, and he's going to the line for 2 shots. He's made the 2 points, and he's got a bonus. 16 points, 9 rebounds, just short. Ball's loose. And Sidorov somehow saves it and steps out of bounds on the sideline. Sergei Pavlov. Ukraine by 3. McFadden inside Shermandini, and he finishes. He hardly has to jump at 7'1". 2'16". He is huge. He's the Shermanator, especially when he gets that close, and he keeps the ball above his head. Any young players, again, okay, brings it slightly down, but then gets it up quick to make the move. And as a big, if you're in traffic, just like the Gasol brothers and Jokic and all the great bigs, they don't bring the ball down in traffic at all. And we're tied again. What a game. Back and forth we go. 7:20 remaining in the fourth. Ball movement from Ukraine into the post to Pavlov. Back outside, Sidorov. They're trying to move the ball, they lose it. Shengelia, 3-on-2, kicks it. Wide open 3 is just short, and Ukraine get it, and they get it back. What a finish! What a finish! Over his shoulder by Sergei Pavlov. Round arm finish, he was almost out of bounds. Shengelia, jump hook finish off the nice pivot. Wow, what a game. And concentration lapse from Vyacheslav Petrov. Absolute crux of the game here. It's on a knife edge. Bounce pass by Lukashov, and just, he was looking up, I think, to see where his defensive player was. And a turnover at the wrong time. There's no good time for a turnover. Lukashov against McFadden, pulls up, going left, off, rebound, attempt by Shengelia. He ends up on the floor. Randall's in, back in for Ukraine. Screen coming, Randall uses it. He's got range, he pulls up, and he's just short. Inside, little pulls, and the finish by Borjanadze. Beautiful pass, and the jump stop, and just the hesitation made the defender jump, and that gave Borjanadze the space to finish. Georgia back in front. $15 lead changes in this game. It's been excitement of the top order. And there's been biggest lead for Ukraine, 7, for Georgia, 6. Randall. Randall misses, ball's loose. Big rebound by Shengelia. He's having a huge game for his country. And they lead by 2. He's got a double. He's got a double-double, 12 points, 10 rebounds. He's going for 3, and he makes it! But it's waved off. Let's see what happened. Well, it hasn't counted. It was a turnover, offensive foul by Becca Borjanadze, and I didn't see much. If that was the foul under the basket in the key, there wasn't much going on there. Could be a crucial play. Because Shengelia was celebrating the three-pointer. Randall. Randall crosses over, back outside, shots up and misses everything for Sergei Pavlov. Not sure if he had a defensive player causing an issue there. So the crowd noise. It's a fever pitch here. Shots up for 3 and it's good! Gibby Baghdadze! 1 meter 80, 30 years old guard makes the biggest shot of his night. Ukraine straight back at it, Randall for 3. Unbelievable. This game just keeps going to new heights. McFadden goes left. Can he do it again? Just long. Baghdadze, but they get it back. And it gives Georgia another pure ball handler here. McFadden can play the 2 guard. See what happens. They've got to get the shot off. Shengelia crosses over, time running out. And they can't get it to go. Randall gets it, pushes up the floor, 3 on 2. Momentarily. And a foul on Blizhnuk by Mikhail Bereshvili. Just wonderful transition. Blizhnuk couldn't get it to go, he's fouled. He'll go to the line for 2 shots. And substitutions. And the first free throw is good. And that's good as well. And we're tied at 78, 3:30 remaining. Shermandini, another push shot. He just keeps making that shot. And Georgia by 2, just perfect timing on the pick and roll. Travel. Blizhnuk maybe just thought too much about it. Both teams are just playing on instinct. And they just slowed down slightly there. Shermandini. Back outside, threes up, just off. Defensive rebound for Ukraine. Blizhnuk still going. Threes up, and it's long for Lipovic. Ball's loose. It's desperation time for both teams. In the last World Cup qualification campaign, Ukraine scored 80+ points in 4 of their 6 away games. They're on 78 at the moment. Neither team qualified for the 2019 edition. McFadden, he would grace any court, anywhere in the world, especially when he's making plays like that. 4-point lead Georgia, crunch time. Rendell, and he's gone back, forward and back. Great defensive pressure by Georgia. I think it's Radze. He's done a great job. Give it back, Radze. And Georgia lost their four home games during the 2019 World Cup qualifying campaign. McFadden misses left, big rebound, Shengelia, and left-hand finish. That's awesome. Firstly to get the rebound, secondly to come down, then to gather himself, and then finishes with the left hand, and this place has gone bonkers. Timeout, Ukraine.
Andrei, вместо пустика. Guys, let's do like this. Now is okay, you're going to play the point.
And we're seeing the highlights, and the big three are leading Georgia here at crunch time. Bakrazzi's come in with a massive three-pointer and defensive play on Rendell, but 21 points for Shermandini, 14 for Shengelia, and 27 for McFadden. And Shermandini had more double-doubles than anybody else in the last FIBA World Cup qualification campaign. That was 4. He won't get one tonight, but he's made a huge contribution. But Tanike Shengelia has 14 points, 12 rebounds. Georgia as a team had 7 players making double-doubles in the 2019 FIBA Basketball World Cup qualifiers. This is the 2023 Basketball World Cup qualifiers, and it's just as exciting as the last. Now, good idea, I think, from Georgia to pressure the ball, take as much time off the shot clock as they can. Blizhnuk, high screen coming. Blizhnuk all the way, misses. No foul called, players on the floor. Shengelia and Shermandini giving everything for their country in this game, knowing that they have to have a positive start, especially being the home team. Shengelia keeps the dribble alive, just under 90 seconds remaining in this one. Shots up, shot clock expires, no good. They've been stuck on 78 points, Ukraine, for a while now, and there's a foul. And Georgia are in the penalty. As we take our breath. And Jerome Randall will go to the free throw line. Free throw is good from Randall. 14 points, 5 assists, 3 rebounds for him. I think with the time as it is, look for some pressure from Ukraine in the front court here. Lipovi versus McFadden, who just crossovers his way up the floor. Takes a bit of time off the clock. McFadden goes left, he likes going left, pulls up, throws it up. What a pass! And what a finish by Shermandini. The crowd are going wild, they love it. You've got to love the way Georgia are playing. Randall misses under the close attention of Shermandini. You can hear what it means to the crowd here in Georgia, and you can see what it means to the players. Both teams missed out in 2019. Georgia want to make a positive start here, get their qualifying campaign off to a flying start, and at the moment Coach Iliazouras is in pole position with the Georgian team to do that. And pressure up the floor, McFadden loses it, gets it back, and now Shermandini is clear, but should have just held on to it, I feel. Blizhnuk behind the basket, a little reverse layup. It's only a 4-point game. I'm really surprised Shermandini made that pass because he was wide open. He could have just taken a couple of dribbles or just held on to the ball. That's a really tough move by Bogdan Blizhnuk. It's timeout, Georgia. Shengelia, Shermandini, just behind Shermandini. Let's not leave out Givi Bakradze. He made a big three and a big defensive play, but Shermandini, Shengelia, McFadden are the big three in this Georgia team, and they've all combined to put Georgia on the brink of a winning game day one of window one of this FIBA Basketball World Cup qualifier. And the trap, and they get out of it just. McFadden evades the defense. They're going to need to foul, and they've got a foul to give Ukraine. And they escape from that press really well. So Ukraine have one more foul. And the next foul they commit, Georgia will be at the line. Got to go for the steal on this inbounds, or force some sort of turnover. McFadden receives the ball, and they're going to have to foul as they're going to run out of time. If they can't get the steal, they got to foul. Shengelia spins off the glass, and it's in, and that could be that. It's a 2-possession game now. What a move by Shengelia. He nearly lost it on the initial dribble. He spun, he attacked, and at 6'9", great concentration. Lipovi did what he could to make it tough. Shengelia wasn't going to be denied. just basic layup steps and a slight round arm finish to evade the defense of Lipovi. And you can see he's so fired up. He's getting the crowd excited, and we're certainly excited watching it. Ukraine, timeout. Well, both teams have played at such a high level. And making some miraculous shots. Ukraine are going to have to make a couple of massive plays here to have any chance. They've got to get up a quick shot. Blizhnuk is fouled on the way to the basket. He'll go to the line for 2 shots. Don't forget, they will be playing in Ukraine. Every point counts, because in the case of a tie, it's points differential between the two teams, the scores between the two teams, and then points differential if any more teams involved in a tie. So if Ukraine cannot win this, they want to get as close as they can to Georgia. Blizhnuk makes that. Of course, timeouts required right to the end. It's timeout Georgia. 3.6 remaining. Georgia by 5. .6 seconds remaining. Georgia with the sideline inbounds. And McFadden was there, but they're going to go over the top for the attempted dunk. And the shot's up. And time expires. Georgia have won this over Ukraine, 88-83. What a thriller. And the crowd embrace. They know how massive that is for Georgia to get this win. They go to group favourites on Monday, Spain, and Ukraine will play at home against North Macedonia. So just a huge win for Georgia. Ukraine just kept playing at a high level, kept hanging around. As we look at the stats, 50% from 2, 60% from 2, Georgia. 9 of 21 from 3, so they shot the ball really well. 34 to 33 rebounds, 21 assists, Georgia lead that to 18. 14 turnovers to 13, Georgia with 14. That's not a bad job by both teams there. McFadden 27, that's 20 in the first half, 23 Sherman-Dini, Shengelia 16, Blishnook 18, Petrov 16, and Randall 15 for Ukraine. Georgia with a massive win to get their FIBA Basketball World Cup qualification off to the perfect start. But Ukraine made it tough. So both teams in the 30s on the FIBA World Rankings. So that's a really good result for Georgia. Here's some of the highlights, and Thaddeus McFadden involved with a lot of good stuff in this game. And then this was maybe the play of the game. Shengelia going coast to coast. He's so quick, strong, athletic. At 6'9", he can handle the ball and then just soars through the air. But they came straight back, Ukraine, knocking down a three, and then this was nice by Sergei Pavlov. Some beautiful inside play, inside passing, interaction, use of the bounce pass, and the young fans loving that. Just so wonderful to see that smiles on everybody's faces. Sherman-Dini with a good move. Before him, Vyacheslav Petrov with a good move inside. Sherman-Dini again just turns, keeps it up, and can't be stopped. And that was just unbelievably tough shot. That could be in, that may well be on top 10 plays, who knows. Nice footwork, he's got all the moves. Shengelia, nice jump stop, quick spin back. And then a little up fake and a little head away. It's the bounce pass again. As soon as he shapes to shoot, Sergei Pavlov jumps. And Shengelia makes the shot, but it was an offensive foul, unfortunately. That was his only three made in the game, but it was waved off. And then this was massive for Givi Bakradze. That was a three-pointer. Randall answers, they just kept coming. But this is really, I mean, look at the left-hand finish as well. Lot of strength and control, concentration. And he just loves it, Shengelia. And then this round-arm layup high off the glass to finish Ukraine off. So, Group G, Georgia 88, Ukraine 83, North Macedonia and Spain face off later tonight. Hope you've enjoyed it. Georgia off to the perfect start.
Şunu biz çizdirseydik keşke ya. Mustafa abi.
Abi onu kendileri silerler abi. Uğraşmayalım.
Aha,
Vapuru alalım abi.
Kaldırdıktan sonra.
Ben.